Stay the fuck away, stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away, stay the fuck away. Well, g'day, folks. Sean Patrick here, unusually early, I trust you'll agree. Now, I had recorded a show last night, but my producer recommended that I not post it, and I agreed. So let's try to get through this early afternoon edition. So, the CFL has been cancelled for this year. So my virtual hugs and kisses go to my dad, Uncle Paul, and the 3 fat guys in Saskatchewan who are the only people upset about this. Cheers. And since I like sports so much, let's talk some more about them. In hockey, the Philadelphia Flyers, in retaliation for a boarding penalty against Montreal, cross-checked 2 Habs players in the face. Gallagher got a broken jaw out of this. Now, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Y'all been watching too much Sons of Anarchy? Let's retaliate. How about retaliating by playing the game better? Be adults, not tiny fucking bitches. In basketball, I saw a bit on the news, a series of encouraging videos from players' children. It was very cute, but I want to see the videos they screened out. You know, the ones where mom is trying to get a whiny kid to show support, but all the kid can say is, Daddy went to Disneyland, didn't take me. Or the ones where there's a kid looking confused at a styrofoam box and says, Daddy went to Disneyland and all I got was some hot wings from Magic City Strip Club. Well, and not to be left out, in baseball, Cincinnati announcer Tom Brenneman has gotten the boot for referring to Cincinnati as the fag capital of the world. Now, what kind of a tool would even say something like that? You know, this is such a horrible slur, and you know what? I imagine that the fag capital will be surrounding Tom and beating the bejesus out of him, giving him a reason to be homophobic. And speaking of the boot, Finance Minister Bill Morneau has resigned and been replaced by Canada's true political superhero, Chrystia Freeland. Yay! Congratulations, Chrystia. Of course, I'm happy about this for a different reason than most anyone else. She's wicked smart, has great credentials, and doesn't back down. I don't care that she is a she, I just think she'll do a great job. Just like Kamala Harris. But I find it sad that there's so much hoopla around the fact that these are women, or, in Kamala's case, a woman of color. I think that they are great people for the respective jobs. We can see the fact that they're both women, and it's pathetic that these are both firsts. But it's also pathetic that we're spending more time talking about the fact that they're female than the fact that they are great people for these jobs. Now, it is a sad commentary on our society that this isn't just commonplace. Approximately 50% of the population should have been represented equally all the way along. And same goes for ethnic minorities. Who better to deal with the specific issues these groups face than someone who faces them personally? And it sure as hell can't be worse than what has happened under the fat, rich crackerman elite. And right now, even more so than the Crusades, the world is under an attack of belief. Now, some people believe that they have the right not to wear a mask, which is really the right to willfully and purposely cause and or perpetuate a public health crisis. Now, remember when we went over the charters and bills of rights? Yeah, that wasn't in there. And it drives me nuts when I see someone not wearing a mask in indoor public spaces. In fact, last week I thought I was having an out-of-body experience when, from the aisle next to me, I heard, "If you're not going to wear a mask, stay the fuck away from me." Well, you don't have to be so rude. Well, you don't have to be so fucking stupid. It sounded exactly like what would have happened if I had come face to face with someone who was neither masked nor respecting physical distance. Though the unmasked person also couldn't figure out how the arrows on the floor worked, so they probably are in danger of choking themselves if they attempt to put on a face covering. Now, the anti-maskers believe that they have the right to spread the virus, which a lot of them don't even believe exists. They believe anything the David Ickeys and Alex Joneses and Trumps say without a shred of credible evidence, and then have the nerve to call people who wear masks sheep. Now, with all of their conspiracy theories about how they are trying to track us, never mind that all your phones, laptops, and cars built in the last 10 years have integrated GPS, wearing a nondescript mask like thousands of others would nullify their capability to use security cameras and satellite imaging for tracking purposes. They say that wearing a mask means that you're under their control. Control to do what? Not spread disease? How dare they suggest that we have the slightest care for anyone but ourselves? So here's another empirical science experiment you can try. Get a friend and take them to a bridge. While they're maskless, tell them to jump off. If they jump, the problem clearly wasn't the mask. If they don't, get them to put a mask on and try again. And then go the fuck home. This world has become a disgustingly divided mess in what seems like every way possible. It is truly sad that things like fake news exist, that raving loonies are more believable than experts, and that exacerbating public health issues is believed to be a right. There's absolutely no good reason not to wear a mask in public. So maybe you think you're immune, or even think that the icky doesn't exist, but it's still no skin off your nose to put on a mask. It's the skin off grandma's nose if you don't. That's all for now, folks. So stay the fuck away from each other and wash everything a lot.